Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning from my own side. It is morning here in Nigeria. If this is your first time of hearing this voice, please endeavor to subscribe if you have not done that. If you have been hearing my voice and you have not subscribed to this channel, please also endeavor to subscribe. Turn on the notification button so that you will be notified each time we go live or we post something new on this channel. Good morning once again. I still remain Okute Daily Talk number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, as many as you can find on the YouTube, Twitter, Instagram or Facebook, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about things of life, about the oppressors we have in this country called Nigeria, and the ones who have been battling to disturb the peace we have in the eastern region. That means the Biafraland. So that is here we tell you everything. We don't mince words and we don't paint words. We don't give you anything propagandious. And when I mean propaganda, I mean propaganda news. What we give to you is news from direct source, and that is how it is. So please, without taking much of your time, today is Thursday, being December 15th in the year 2022. So I am moving straight into the business of the day, the main day. So listen attentively. Give me your listening ear and touching your seatbelt, because we are about to take off this very morning. Court voice IGP's conviction. That is what we keep hearing in Nigeria. Because those ones, they have grown bigger than the country. They have grown bigger than the country, that they do whatever they like. Imagine court sentencing them, this one to 3 months or 4 months in Kuje prison. He refused to. The same thing happens with the Bawa, the AFCC chairman. Now the Senate are moving a motion to extract power from the presidency or president to sack him and replace him with any other person. So that is the problem we have in Nigeria. ASU was on a strike. The government couldn't reach a negotiation when they sued them to court, and the appeal court ordered ASU to go back to class. When the ASU want to shake head, when they want to do gara, they were reminded that court is the last hope of a common man, that they should have to obey the court order, which they did. Court have discharged and acquitted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Malami, the Kabas, and the Bubu. They refused to let him go. But court have sentenced IG to prison. He did not go. Now they have quashed the conviction in the sense that he have already complied. So he have already complied. Now you people have to know he have already complied, because they have come to the issue of going to prison. This country, is it built for just some set of people? Go other countries, they are emulating UK, US, and other developed countries, but they cannot do the things in terms of judiciary to obey the court order in Nigeria. In UK, if a prime minister mistakenly misbehaves, it's either they reinstate that prime minister or they send him to jail. Boris Johnson was throwing a party during COVID-19. The UK protested that this man have to step down, that this is the time that people are dying, people are suffering, people have nothing to eat, neither do they have anywhere to go. He was busy throwing a birthday party. And Boris Johnson was removed as a UK Prime Minister. It happened in the US. One governor in California, when people are busy suffering, he was busy going to Mexico for holidays. Why the COVID-19 is in a high increase in the US then, even in his own state. When people saw it, they protested, and the man resigned. Then look at Nigeria. When it pains me a lot that when all these people that claim to be the spokesperson of all this nonsense political party in our country, when you ask them, they will be defending that something that is not defendable. Somebody will act nonsense in this part of the world, they will still retain that person in his position. Look at the issue of Pantami, rehearsing with the bandits who are killing people on daily basis, who are busy reducing the population of Nigeria. What did they do? People protested this man should not be minister or whatever in the government. But they still retain him. Simply because that is the power that be. They have grown more than the country. They have grown above 216 million people in Nigeria. It is not their fault. Nigerians easily to forget. That case has been quashed for a very long time ago. Accountant General is now resting with 174 billion naira from Nigerian Treasury account. What did they do to him? Not even a second the demand spent on behind bars. He was at the convenience of his house. Any day that the court wants him, they will invite him. They will come and answer and pleaded not guilty, and they will leave him go. The only thing they say, they have to hold his passport so you cannot travel. But people, somebody who thief onion, you will be forced. Very, very easy. Under 24 hours, you have sent that person to Kirikiri prison. And you tell me that this country is built for all? I doubt that. The high time for this country to be divided. Let's divide it. In short, let's divide it. Let the poor live one side and let the rich live one side. And let's see how you will enjoy that your money without the presence of the poor in your midst. How do we get to this point? And what are we going to do to better things in Nigeria? 2023 is pregnant. We don't know what it will give birth to. Only God knows. But my own very concern is for the restoration of Biafra, the independence of Biafra coming 2023. If God can do that to me, I will be the happiest man on this earth. Anywhere, anytime, any day, even without food, I will be the happiest man. Despite the fact that the Biafra have their own ups and downs, but not to compare with what is happening in the so-called nation called Nigeria. I don't have to talk much. I don't want to take much of your time. Please, let us read the news and know exactly what happens. Sit at home. Ekpa acted like paid agent, Kanu's brother. The younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, has accused Simon Ekpa of behaving like a paid agent. Exactly, that is what he is. Some people have paid him to be destroying the land, all in the name of being a disciple to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This accusation followed the declaration of a 5-day sit at home, purportedly by IPOB this week, in a viral video by a self-acclaimed leader of the group, Simon Ekpa, ordering people to observe the sit at home from December 9 to 14. The order has triggered attacks in several places in the southeast, reducing the population of the southeast, destroying markets, killing people, maiming people, burning houses and burning shops, and destroying properties. Condemning the order, Emmanuel said, whatever has happened was completely wrong. There was no order issued by the leader of IPOB. He said Ekpa's activities and approach to agitation for Biafra had clearly given him out as a paid agent. It beats my imagination that somebody who claims to be fighting for the cause of Ndigbo will at the same time be engaging in activities injurious to the same people he is fighting for. Of course, Ekpa, he further stated, could not claim to be championing the Biafra cause, when in fact he was making life painful and miserable for the people. Exactly what happened on this 5-day declaration of a sit at home. There's no doubt he is working for some people, because no true-blooded Igbo will do something to jeopardize the lives of Igbo people at this very point in time. The leader has always said that he cannot take a life because he doesn't give life. So why will people take other people's lives? Why will you kill the same people you say you are fighting to protect? Of course, that is what he said. 5-day consecutive sit at home. Don't come outside. If you come outside, you will be killed. Who makes such a comment on a live TV? And you believe you can live in Finland forever? That one day you cannot step out from there. And you better you live and die there, because I had the news. You go collect woto. It doesn't make sense. It is just obvious that Ekpa is working for some people to destroy what the leader has built over the years. Why would he give a sit-at-home order? Under whose authority will he do that? My brother Nnamdi Kanu told me clearly that he did not authorize any person or group to order for sit-at-home. So why do that? Who is he doing it to impress? It is only a paid agent that will behave the way he does, Prince Kanu said in a statement. My dear, you are not far from the truth, and that is the gospel truth of what happened in Nigeria of recent. But I cannot see the reason why you say you are fighting for Biafra, you want the best for Ndi Igbo. They say at the same time, you still hold this Ndi Igbo at ransom. In a live TV, or other than that, anybody that stepped out of his home, even out of hunger, he should be killed. I mean, who does that? Is there any institution or constitution that states that in Biafra that when there is a sit at home, you step out from your house, you should be killed? Nobody takes laws into your hand. If you order sit at home, make sure you have your police or investigation unit to investigate that very person or whatever that brought that person out. Rather, you choose to use that word killed, which is a very, very offense in the international community and even to human rights as well. Watch your word and watch your back, my dear. Everybody is fighting for the cause. Everybody needs this Biafra to come, but not the way you are pursuing it. Allow those who have what it takes to fight for Biafra, not a lone shark like you that have decided not to move from one place to the other than sitting in the comfort of your home and doing your business, collecting revenues from Facebook, from Twitter and other social media platforms that you have a verified account, then ordering our aged mother and fathers who are in the village that knows nothing other than they go out on daily basis to get what they eat. You order them for sit at home for complete good 5 days. Under whose instructions are you giving that? The Federal High Court in Abuja has vacated its November 29, 2022 order committing the Inspector General of Police Usman Baba to prison for contempt. Justice Bolaji Olajuwon, in a ruling on Wednesday, held that there was evidence before her court that the Inspector General of Police has substantially complied with the court's earlier order directing the reinstatement of an officer, Patrick Okoli, who was compulsory retired. Justice Olajuwon held that in a view of the development, the application by the Inspector General of Police seeking the vacation of the committal order is worthy of sympathetic consideration. Olajuwon said, in a view of the substantial compliance with the order of the court and assurance of ensuring full compliance, the order commuting the applicants, Inspector General of Police Usman Alekali Baba, is hereby set aside. The power that be. We understand the whole thing. Yeah, this is the one they have grown past the government and even the court, and which they can do whatever they like and go scot-free. Nobody will hold them or hold them accountable. The judge had in November 29 ruling convicted the IGP and they sentenced him to a 3-month jail term for failing to obey the October 21, 2011 judgment of the Federal High Court in reinstating Okoli. Okoli was compulsory retired in 1992 while serving in the Bauchi State Command as a Chief Superintendent of Police by the Police Council, now Police Service Commission, which claimed to have acted under Decree 17 of 1984, a decision the court voided in the October 2011 judgment. Reacting to the latest verdict, first spokesperson Olamuyiwa Adejobi said the ruling was testament to Baba's innocence and respect for the rule of law. Nonsense set of people. The spokesperson, that is the worst people we have in this country. They are paid to defend things that are not defendable in the so-called nation called Nigeria. Adejobi said today's verdict proves the innocence of IGP Osman Baba and his and end Nigeria police for respect for the rule of law. We will, however, release an official statement soon. You hear what I said? I have done my best for Nigeria, says our boo-boo. Well, I know they finish. You have done your best, Ekpa. Which area you done your best, please? Can you explain to us? We want to hear and understand the area you have done your best. Oga Bubu, we are not disputing the fact that you have done well, fine and good, because just like the last Akoromono you did with your governors, you are blaming the governors that they are responsible for the state poverty, and the governors are also in return blaming you that you have not done to Nigeria what you promised them 2015 when you are campaigning and coming to office. So which area have you done well? Let us see, please. Do not touch the dial. Let us see where our Oga Bubu have done well in this nation. President Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired on Monday in Washington D.C. said his regime has done its best in the past 7.5 years despite the country's huge size, population, and the plethora of challenges. Oh, the countries have a very huge size. Then it's why the country let everybody go their own. If the country is too big for any president to handle, of course that is how it is being handled. If any country is too big that the one president cannot handle it, then have 3 regional presidents. You have one president from Arewa, have one president from Oduduwa, and one from Biafra. As simple as that. All this brouhaha of shenanigans that happen here and there, everything we cease once there's 3 regional presidents. If he said that the country is too big for you to handle, child. But you didn't tell us this now. 2015 when you are campaigning, or 2014 when you are campaigning to go office in 2015. You didn't tell us like this. You promised us change. Now if when we go to do the change now, we don't see anything. We take 1,000, go to change. They give us 1 naira. You promised us $1 to 1 naira. Now $1 is equivalent to 1,000 naira in Nigeria. Che, Nasia. What a word. Bubu will not kill me. We are big in size and population, facing many challenges, but in many areas we are trying. In 7.5 years, I have done my best. Buhari told a visiting delegation comprising the Secretary General of Abu Dhabi Forum, Sheikh Mahfoud bin Baya, and his deputy, Pastor Bob Roberts in the U.S. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, disclosed this in a statement signed late Tuesday titled President Buhari to receive award on peace and security. Says the youth must be in focus. He added that the country's youth are promised a better future and solving their problems in the priority of the government. Where the same government that called the youth when they protested that they are lazy youths. No, when they are not protested, they call them lazy youths. Then when they wake up to the reality of life, to demand for their equal right in the government, an order was given and the youth was murdered in the cold blood. October 20 of 2020 can never be forgotten in the Nigerian history. They will soon roll it in the history that people will answer in schools. You call them lazy youths. Call them bunch of idiots. Even telling them there is no need going to school because there is no anybody to employ them. There is no any vacant space in the government house to employ the youths. Why parents are squatting here and there, some even going to sleep with animals to get money to train their kids to school, just for them to graduate and have a better life for the family. But at the end, the reverse is the case. You blatantly, openly told them that there is no vacant, that they should go to hell. Calling them lazy youths, what do they want them to do? When most of them carry laptop or iPhone, begin to do illegal things, then you will send your EFCCs after them. Tell me what youths have done to this government. We want answers, please. We want answers. Now you say you promise them a better future. Where? In what regime? In your regime that is very close to expiration date. I don't understand. What is happening? Does it mean that the Buhari who is giving this broadcast, or who write this thing for Garba Shehu to tweet, is another Buhari or the Bubu we know? Because you call the youth lady youth. So which one again is you're promising them a better future? Okay, coming 2030, according to you. I don't know whether you will still be alive or you will still be president 2030. Only God knows. According to him, there's a need to raise generations of youth devoid of religious extremism and bigotry. He therefore urged the forum to continue to target the young people who are the promise of the future. Youths, generation of youths, devoid of religious extremism and bigotry. Yet, the mother of the people who murdered this girl, Deborah Samuel, have been released with impunity. And you are here talking about religious extremism and bigotry. Can't you see you are not telling yourself the truth? Even the people you are talking with there, they know you are lying because they know they have evidence of all this. It is circulated in all social media. So don't you think that you don't read social media, they don't read social media. Just like your Agbado presidential campaign said, he said, I don't read social media. They insult the hell out of me. When I read it, I get angry and I get hypertension. So I don't go to social media again. And you are here. It's all right. We are looking up to God. That is the only thing. Your work is very, very important in helping, especially the youth, to understand one another and at the same time to be proud of their heritage. This great initiative by you will help future generations to plan well and live together in peace. On our part, we will continue to solve our problems, especially as it relates to the youth. We are big in size and population, facing many challenges, but in many years, we are trying. In 7.5 years, I have done my best, said the president. You have done your best. In the reverse of this, what would I call it? Your statement, your speech. Sorry to say, my dear people, please. According to your speech, if you turn it the other way around, it means that you have just accepted defeat. Say, I have done my best. That means you have not done anything, of course. You can be proud. Don't be proud to say, yes, I have done enough for Nigeria. Not, I have done my best. Doing your best when the insecurity level is keep rising on daily basis. 3 days ago, there was an incident where wedding couples, people who went to wedding, 16 of them were abducted, including women, men, and children, in the Federal Capital Territory, not in Aba or Imo State, or in the northwest or north south. And in the nose of brigade of guards, 16 people were whisked away. Very calm, no argument, just make una follow us. May they go jejely and wire. We don't want to harm anybody, we don't want to kill anybody, we just want 16 people. That 16 people is 160 million naira. It's sure for them. Yes. What is 160 million? No, 1.6 billion. Because each head there, we bet ourselves with 100 million. So 100 million by 16 is how much? At 100 million by 10 is 1 billion already. Abi? If I'm not mistaken. No. That's 160 million. Yes. That is the thing. If I'm not mistaken, no place, I choose to be corrected. Whether it's 160 million or 1,600,000,000, I don't know. But the gospel, the bottom line still remains that, my dear, saying that you have done your best means you have failed and you accept defeat. Well, you are a good man. God will give you longer life because of this your statement. The Foundation Secretary General said they had come to inform the president and to invite him to attend the conferment upon him the Abu Dhabi Foundation's award in recognition of his outstanding achievement in promoting peace and security in this Nigeria. This Abu Dhabi self, it seems like you people are the one doing Nigeria. Yeah, so we are not doing ourselves, because everything that is happening in Nigeria is being caused by foreign. It keeps being caused by foreigners. Those allies whom you think are helping Nigeria rather than killing Nigeria. Why are you giving somebody an honorary award? Yeah? He said they are promoting peace and security in Nigeria, where we have almost 1,000% of insecurity. Chineke, nde bunda. It's all right. I don't blame you people. After all, our boo boo give Bobrisky award. They said the confinement was in line with the foundation's work in fighting religious extremism and promoting peaceful coexistence and dialogue among all religions, according to them. So that is all we need to know about. I have done my best for Nigeria, says our boo-boo Presto. So we are moving. We have released the last but not the least. Buhari's congratulatory message Negative for Morocco. Umokli. This Umokli. Umokli. I mean Umokli. Your own not to be constant controversial anywhere you enter, because you have made it as your business. You have nothing against doing other than causing controversial messages, controversial posts, controversial tweets in your account. I wonder why Twitter never deleted you, because a lot of controversies, and you made us to understand that that's how you make your money. Controversial messages brings more with retweets, brings more views, and more loves, and many more things. Well, but maybe this one now you might not be right, because our president congratulated Anthony Joshua. Now Anthony Joshua no have even single bet, not even the bet Anthony Joshua can use to tie his jeans, he don't have again. Our president congratulated Israel Adesanya, the one that is helping us at least to make the country proud in New Zealand. Now the boy don't have even a common cup again to drink water. Since our president turned his back on the Super Eagles, they have been doing well. Lately, when he decided to congratulate them, they missed the African Cup of Nations, which they're supposed to do something. Their group stage itself, they seized them. They don't qualify for World Cup. So our question is, what is happening with our boo-boo congratulatory message? Now we have congratulated Morocco. Morocco don't lose, oh. Hey, wahala full everywhere. Wahala be like bicycle. Our boo-boo, you need to tell us, oh. We need to understand what is happening. Reno Omokili Abirono Omonketa, a former heir to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan and staunch supporter of the presidential candidate of People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, has taken his wife at the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, on the field of the Moroccan team, has attended in the ongoing World Cup competition in Qatar 2022. Okute News has reported how our boo-boo congratulated the Moroccan football team, the Atlas Lion, and the ruler of the country, King Mohammed, for making history in the tournament. Buhari, through his media aide, Madam Garba Shehu, on Monday in Abuja, commended Morocco for becoming the fourth team from African country to ever qualify for the World Cup quarterfinals. Omokri expressed his feelings in a tweet on Wednesday, saying the Moroccan team might witness failure by the message from the president with a negative spirit. Chibo, this Omokri, come like say you can't become a prophet again, because they have lost already. They collect 2-0, they collect woto. No, they collect woto, not woto. Only 2-0 now they give them. The Atlas Lion are in a battle with the French national team to secure a ticket in the finals against Argentina in their dreams. I don't support my African team. I am even very, very proud that they reach this level, and I wish them best, beating Croatia to have that third position. It is very, very a good boast for African football at large, not only the Moroccans. That is, I wish them the best. But telling me that you will beat France with this small ball, way full France, where the carry person run like antelope, especially that one that they call Mbappe, Abim Mbagini. And so you go to dribble headers, they carry them to run like Mumu. They say why they want to secure the finals against Argentina. If I hear, boo boo, the congratulatory message, he come back with negative result. He wrote, I feel for Morocco. There is nothing called a negative human spirit often. Those who harbor it are not conscious of it. Buhari had not business congratulating Morocco. I really pray that he hasn't infected them with his NHS. Buhari has the media touch in reverse. I don't know what that NHS means, but later I will surely find out what it means. I know it is a negative and a controversial word as well, because this is our controversial human being and our controversial social media influencer. So my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and lovers of mankind, this is where we are going to stop for this broadcast. Until I come your way again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share my content with your family and friends. I am signing out for now. I still remain your one and only Okude Daily Talk, wishing you a very best of the day and this year attitude. You have more blessings, more open doors, and more connections. That is all my prayer for you. And the Almighty Echoke will bless us all. Amen. I'm signing out. Bye for now. Okay, Messiano.